Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
I'm Grace.
Grace, I'm Sydney.
Sydney, nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
So Sydney, before we start, I just want to let you know I'm gonna be asking you to repeat yourself and a couple of times, and it's not that I'm not listening to what you're saying. I just want to get a better understanding that I'm hearing you correctly and just hearing you correctly and making sure I'm taking in everything as much as possible. So just wanted to clear that out. So,
Okay,
what
yeah,
brings you
thank
in here today? Oh, no problem.
Yeah, I'm really nervous.
You're nervous?
Yeah.
Don't be nervous.
I've never done this before.
Yeah, well, it's you're talking to a stranger, so
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's hard to get acquainted. But I just want you to know that I'm here to listen to you with whatever you have to say without judgment, and I'm here to help you. So.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
No problem.
I guess I've just been having a really rough couple of weeks, I guess.
Yeah. How's so? A rough couple of weeks. So what sort of things have made it tough?
Yeah, just I've had a lot to do. I feel like I'm scheduled every minute of my day. Like in my planner, I feel like I've written down everything I have to do, everywhere I have to go, and I just don't have. It's just a lot. I don't have a lot of time.
Yeah.
To do anything else.
Yeah. It sounds like your day-to-day is pretty packed with all sorts of things and all sorts of stuff you have to do. What sort of things are you doing day to day? Do you have a job? Are you in school?
Yeah, I'm in school and I have that sometimes all day for like 6 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have to go to work sometimes, and then on days when I don't have work, I have to fit in volunteering and interviewing for practicums.
Yeah. Sounds like you have a lot on your plate.
Yeah, and I don't really have time to hang out with my friends or be with my boyfriend or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
I just am always busy, I guess, and it's hard, yeah.
No, it's definitely hard to find a balance between, you mentioned hanging out with your friends and your boyfriend, and you're trying to get into a practicum. That's obviously very important, and it seems like you're trying to find a fine line between spending equal time with your friends and your family and equal time on focusing on school and focusing on your future.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we can come up with some tactics to try to organize your time better, and maybe we could try to get it to where you can hang out with your friends and your boyfriend and find time for school.
Just even when I'm like studying, I feel like I'm not really doing anything.
Yeah.
It's not, all this work I'm doing is for nothing. Like,
yeah.
I've just been so busy, I kind of forgot to study for a test I have, and I didn't really do good on it.
Right.
Because I had to go to work that night, and I forgot like my book and stuff.
Yeah.
So
one thing after the other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so do you find? So, it sounds like you found it hard to focus on studying for your exams. Do you think you were unmotivated, or do you think you just didn't feel like studying, or
all of that, really.
Yeah.
I hate studying.
Yeah.
And I do feel unmotivated. I'd just rather, like, after a long day of school, I don't want to learn anymore. I just want to go home and relax and be with the people I love and just, like, have fun. I don't really want to
And that's
study.
important. I mean, relaxing and having fun is very important. And it's you need to relax and have fun, and it's part of practicing self-care. I think everyone really needs to make sure they have that in their life, a time to decompress and to relax and just be calm for a while. And it can get hard to be calm when you have all this other stuff going on. So
self-care, what I'm not familiar.
Self-care. So self-care, anything that you do to relax your body or to just something you enjoy that puts you at ease. It can be taking a hot shower, exercising, reading a book, watching Netflix, whatever you do to decompress. Do you have any of those? Do you have any hobbies you like to do or anything to calm yourself down?
Yeah, when I'm stressed, I just like relaxing, laying down, like doing yoga, lighting candles, listening to music.
Yeah, those sound like all like some great just ways to get away from the real world, and I'm sure you feel very calm. Or do you when you do those things?
Yeah, I think they help a lot. It's just it can be hard to find time for those too.
Yeah.
You know, like an hour to kind of chill. I could be doing so many other things, like responding to emails about interviews or working and earning money or doing homework.
It sounds like you have a lot to do and a lot you don't know when to do them.
Yeah.
Sort of. So maybe
it's like I'm running out of time in the day.
Well, maybe a tactic that is possible to use is writing to-do lists. Some people find it works for them. Some people like just doing stuff whenever they feel like it. But it sounds like a to-do list would just be a good way to organize everything, and maybe studying at night isn't what you prefer, and maybe when you study when you're tired, it's not as good as to if you wake up in the morning and study. It's different for everyone. Do you find studying at night is harder to concentrate, or do you feel like studying at night is a good time?
I don't know. Maybe not. I usually do all my homework in my bed, just kind of because, that's where I want to be after. Yeah. I'm always like so tired, been walking around all day in class. I just kind of want to lay down, and it's easy to just kind of like pop under the covers and have my laptop out. Right. But it can get distracting, and I can kind of get really tired too. And sometimes I can see that reflected on what I'm doing. Like I'll put stuff off because it's easy to just turn on Netflix or Well, it is important to make sure you're coming from a long day, and all you want to do is go home and relax and not worry about anything, and sometimes it can be hard to do both. Maybe your bed is a place where you want to relax and decompress and unwind, but it might be harder to focus that way, and it sounds like it is becoming harder for you to focus in bed. Yeah.
Maybe finding a different spot would be helpful to focus and do your work.
I could try to do that. I could go to the kitchen, like the kitchen table maybe.
Yeah, well, everyone's different. Some people like having a lot of distractions and listening to music, and some people just prefer a nice quiet spot to focus and get stuff done. It's kind of a matter of just figuring out what's best for you, and it sounds like the kitchen might be a good place to see. Is it pretty quiet in the kitchen, or?
Yeah, I could try that. Yeah. I think that might help.
That's good. I think definitely try and to do your work just separate from any distractions like you mentioned, and definitely getting if you're more focused, you're more likely to get stuff done, and if you're getting stuff done, then I think you would be able to have more time hanging out with your boyfriend or hanging out with your friends without feeling like you have so much
I feel like I'm missing something.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So I think
I could try to budget some time better.
Yeah.
Maybe prioritize stuff. Do you think I should do that?
Yeah, I think prioritizing is key, and with making lists or putting what you have to do in a planner, whatever you think is best for you to prioritize, that is definitely key in finding the balance between friends and family and school, because we all have our own way of dealing with them, but some are different from others, and it sounds like you've got some pretty good tactics that you can start prioritizing.
Yeah, I will. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
This was really helpful.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
Yeah, I'll start studying in the kitchen and kind of make a list and
and
figure out what needs to get done first and just kind of make myself do it.
And it might not work, like something might not work, then you try something else. But it's motivating yourself. That's definitely what's important. And I think you're gonna do a great job going forward. So
yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, it was very nice meeting you.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.